All right, guys, welcome to class today. The counseling department has asked that we share with you guys the federal application for student financial aid, or FAFSA. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it. Some of you have already applied, some of you have not. I want to explain to you how to go about doing that, and some places that are coming up where you can get that kind of help. Hopefully, you've already gotten one of these forms, or not forms, but it's a list of stuff. Tells you where things are happening this month and next month, where you can go to workshops on how to apply. So hopefully you take advantage of that. It's free money, some of it is loans, but you got to do what you got to do. All right, so here we go. All right, first thing you need to do is to understand how to complete the FAFSA, research and evaluate various scholarship opportunities, analyze and compare student grant options, analyze and compare student loan options, research and evaluate various work-study programs, and then finally investigate non-traditional methods for paying for college. Okay, this one up here, applying for the FAFSA, is really easy to do. There's no reason for you not to do it. And then the other thing you absolutely need to do is start filling out scholarship applications if you haven't already missed those deadlines. Don't be lazy, it's free money, go get it. All right, so general principles. Let me adjust my camera here. Generally, everybody qualifies for some kind of form of financial aid. Free assistance is available to help you apply. So here's some reasons why you want to go to college. Chances for employment in a rewarding field, i.e. teacher, flexibility in the types of jobs for which you might qualify, and then the amount of money that you're going to earn. All right, financial aid basics. We're going to talk about the types of aid, the eligibility that you have, the application, the process, other types of aid and resources. So what is financial aid? Well, directly related to the FAFSA, there are grants, specifically referred to as Pell Grants. It's not listed up there, but that's money that you don't have to pay back. If your folks make under a certain amount, there's a chance that the government's actually going to give you money to go to college. Why would you not take that? In the event that you don't qualify for grants, you will qualify probably for work study and for loans. I went to a workshop during February conference, and they explained to us that that loan amount is around $10,500 at maximum. So when you apply, I think the most you can get is $10,500, but your parents can apply for loans as well, and we'll explain that here in just a second. And then there's obviously scholarships and exemptions. You need to apply for those scholarships in order to get them. Don't be lazy. It's okay to write an essay or two. Sometimes you can write one essay, change the title of it, and use it for multiple scholarship applications. Again, grants, work study, and loans. Let's talk about work study a little bit. Oh, here we go. Let's talk about grants a little bit. Free money. It's need-based. So if you don't have a need, or they don't feel like you are poor enough, they're not going to give the money to you. And that's just the way that it goes. Examples would be Pell Grant, the Texas Grant, the Texas Equalization Grant. When I was in graduate school, I got a Texas grant for $5,000. Did not have to pay it back because I worked in Texas schools that had a need specifically in the area that I was working in, and so I didn't have to pay that $5,000 back, and all I had to do was apply online. It took me like 10 minutes to get $5,000. I ended up even buying a laptop with it. Work study. Students work to earn money. Workers receive regular paychecks. Of course, you want to use that money to pay for your school. That's why you have the work study. The jobs are generally on campus. They have flexible schedules, and they provide valuable experience. Sometimes you get to network, you get to know people on campus too, and those people sometimes can provide you with excellent job opportunities after you graduate. My brother, when he played football, had a work study. His job was simply to water the baseball field. That's right. He got paid to water the baseball field. So sometimes work study is very easy. Loans, they got to be paid back. They're available for students and parents. Usually they have a low interest rate, and they provide various repayment terms. You got to have some basic eligibility criteria, all right? Undocumented residents of Texas, they can qualify under House Bill 1403 or Senate Bill 1528 for in-state tuition and state financial aid. Eligibility examples, you have to have lived in Texas 3 years prior to graduation from a Texas high school to be considered a resident of Texas. and you must submit either a FAFSA or a TASFA application, and the college determines which of those two applications you have to use. Most of you are going to fit into that category. The application, TASFA, Texas Application for Student Financial Aid. It's available at www.aie.org. Type TASFA into the search field, select the correct academic year, and you can pick from English or Espanol. Accompanying instructions, list of colleges, etc., etc. It walks you through it. It couldn't be any easier. The FAFSA is very similar at FAFSA.gov, again, English or Spanish. Federal state institution. You need to complete it as soon as possible. After January 1st of your senior year, we are at February the 11th. Hopefully you have filed for your taxes. If you have not, that's okay. Sometimes they will allow you to use last year's tax information, your parents' and your own. You need to get this done yesterday, okay? The application over here on the student side. You got to have your Social Security number, completed tax return, your W-2s to prove how much money you made last year, a record of any untaxed income and current bank statements. Any money that is in your bank account under your name is going to be used against you. I repeat, if that money is in that bank account in your name or your parents' name, it's going to be used against you. It's going to look like you have money in savings in order to pay for school. The same applies for your parents over here on the top right-hand side. So if it's money that people have set aside for you to go to school, you might want to put that in like a grandparent's name or something like that. Of course, I didn't tell you that, wink, wink, but you need to do it very soon. All right. So use your Social Security number. They give you a PIN for submitting the FAFSA electronically at that website. Guys, it's very easy to do. You just have to have this information in order to do it, okay? Then you have to, one of the things that you'll probably want to do is just print the form, and then you have to sign it, and then you send it off. And here's how the process works. You fill out the FAFSA, it goes to the state, goes on to the university, and then the university, this part over here doesn't happen anymore. The university will either mail or email you your award information. And sometimes you can get that award letter within 24 to 48 hours. It happens very quickly sometimes. Sometimes it takes a couple of weeks, okay? Don't wait to fill out your FAFSA, because here's the deal. Even though it's awarded on a need base, there's a limited amount of money each university has. So if you wait too long, the money is gone. All right, this is an example of what the award letter looks like. It's going to show you whether you qualify for grants, loans, what have you, and then the amount that you qualify for down here. And I just realized I'm going to point my laser at this screen over here. It kind of disappears. Okay. All right. Net price calculator is a pretty cool little deal. You can go in and kind of get an estimate of what your award might be given the information. Another example of an award letter. All right, so LISD Financial Aid Saturdays. That's the whole reason why they're having me show this to you. Our school district doing a cool thing, offering Saturday workshops to teach you how to fill out this form, answer any questions that you and your parents might have about how to pay for college. The next one is February 16th at Concordia from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's not like you have to be there the whole time. It's a workshop, okay? So you come in and get your questions answered, you can go. You don't have to block off the whole Saturday to get that done. February 23rd at Vista Ridge from 8 to 1, and then right here at good old CPHS on March 2nd from 8 to 1. But I'm telling you guys, don't wait till March 2nd to do this. Get this done now. And guys, you don't need help to fill out the FAFSA. Go ahead and go to these workshops, but fill out your FAFSA tonight. Get it done, okay? Let's talk about scholarships. And guys, a lot of the scholarship opportunities that you have, some of those have already passed. You have to get them in by a deadline, okay? It's free money. So they're gonna make you work for it a little bit, all right? There's merit-based, so what your academic scores look like, what your class rank, your GPA, your test scores, obviously those are the obvious ones. But sometimes they're available in music, athletics, drama, art, and then sometimes it's just first come, first serve. It's a random drawing. You fill it out, you send it in, they pull your name, boom, you get $500, you get $1,000. No reason not to go get that free money other than pure old laziness. It's a heck of a lot easier to sit down at your computer, click on Pandora, kick back, relax, fill out a bunch of scholarship applications, take about an hour out of your day instead of having to work 40 hours a week for the rest of your life to pay for this stuff. Believe me, I'm doing it right now. Tips for applying: you need to apply early. You need to look for local sources. There are a lot of scholarship opportunities right here in Cedar Park, Texas. Reapply or renew if applicable. Know the rules, the due dates, the essays, proofread. Guys, your essays have to look good. There can't be smudges. They have to be grammatically correct. You actually have to capitalize the first letter in the sentence. You have to punctuate it at the end. You know, simple stuff, because that's gonna, it's a competition. You want to write a good essay. And like I said earlier in this, sometimes you write one essay and you can use it for multiple applications. If you want a list of scholarship availability, go see your counselor. They've got thousands of them to choose from. All right, exemptions. Sometimes they're going to hook you up at certain universities based upon your class ranking, early graduation from high school, are you blind or deaf, out of district fees for community college, are you adopted, children of injured or deceased parents, peace officers, firefighters, corrections officers, U.S. Armed Forces. Sometimes there's deals for teachers, students. Sometimes you can get financial aid or extra money for being a minority. Guys, take advantage of the free money is what we're saying here, okay? All right, resources. This is a big one. I'm going to zoom in, okay, because you want to be able to find this stuff, okay? So we've got a couple websites to look at. We've got federalstudentaid.ed.gov. We've got collegeforalltexans.com, AIE.org, mappingyourfuture.org, scholarships.com, bigfuture.collegeboard.org. Guys, I'm going to put this on my website. There's no reason for you not to simply click on these and go get all of the help that you need. Again, we are offering, Leander ISD is offering Saturdays, workshops to help you get this money. But you guys, you're internet savvy. You can do this also at home. And again, do it tonight. Don't wait. So again, I'll give you just a second to write those down. Again, I'll have those on my website. All right, so if you didn't get them all, that wasn't enough time, you can just click on them from my website. All right, need more information? Obviously talk to your counselors, local colleges or universities. Now go to the district CCR website to check out options for scholarships. Don't forget to check out Naviance as well. I'm sure you guys have heard of that. If you haven't, there's the link. And again, I will put this whole PowerPoint on my website. No reason for you not to use it. There's the phone number for the Texas Financial Aid Information Center, 1-888-311-8881. They are in the office Mondays through Thursdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Fridays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, use all of this information to your advantage. All right. Back to the fun stuff. This is what we got going on today and the rest of the week. I'll be here on Wednesday, okay? Go apply. Don't wait. Get it done. Number 2, you need to turn in your Chapter 3, the Constitution worksheet. That's the one I gave you on Thursday. If you are absent, there are a couple extra up here on the front desk. You can come up and get one. There's not a lot, so it's first come, first serve. But you need to go ahead and turn that in if it is done. Okay, again, go ahead and turn that in today, because I'm going to grade it on Tuesday when I get back to school. If it's not in there, I'm going to count it late on Wednesday, unless you were one of the 2 or 3 people that were absent. So again, turn in your Chapter 3, the Constitution worksheet. I am going to text you Sunday night, which is today for me, to remind you to print the Chapter 4 worksheet, Federalism. You should have that with you right now. All right, there's no excuse for that, because I'm going to remind you by text, and this will be due on Wednesday. So when you come into class on Wednesday, have that ready to go. And now you should begin to study for the Unit 2 test. I plan on reviewing for that test on Wednesday, and then I plan on testing you on Friday. If there are any questions, I'll have to wait until Wednesday. I expect you guys to be a great class for the sub today, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Peace.